remember when I was still a junior doctor and I was posted to the emergency medicine. Uh, it's actually one of the scariest places. If you're going to compare the entire hospital, that's probably the scariest places because you'll get a psychiatric patient coming in there and they want to attack you and you have to subdue them. And it's so scary, and I'm so small, and I have to work with my friend on how you're going to catch this person so I can subdue them. Or even if there was an accident or a fight, and there'll be all these gangs and thugs that come into the ED and they're going to the red zone where you're resuscitating somebody else. And even the guards or the police are quite powerless in some of these instances. And you really have to just watch your back because you don't know when any of this are just going to just attack a doctor or your colleagues or you.
Yeah, and typically you don't feel safe. And what I think is really an imbalance in power is what is expected of us is to be always kind, always be understanding, and always try to de-escalate anger. When somebody is coming at you, trying to punch you, running after you with a knife, with a gun, um, I would love to see these experts in conflict resolution being there and doing it themselves. You can't do it all the time. Our instincts are very powerful. Our self-defense mechanisms, our animalistic instincts need to kick in. It's a life and death situation. Sometimes you can't expect just to be there and say, "Sir, please be kind." Sometimes you just have to run, or you have to fight back and defend yourself. But the big risk is you're going to be blamed. You're going to be blamed because it's not professional, because it's not the behavior that is accepted and expected of you by the profession. And those standards are set up by very often by people that are not doctors, don't work in that situation, will never find themselves in that situation, sit comfortably in an office, writing a beautiful 200-page document on about what it's meant to be like being a doctor and what are the professional standards. And I'm sorry, you cannot tell all of us how to behave when you haven't been walking a mile in our shoes.
Have you had any personal experience that you encountered that you felt unsafe at work?
Yes, I have been chased by angry families that were upset by the loss of their relative, and they went after me, blaming me for having discussed and explained the do not resuscitate decision days and days before. The law is very clear. It's a medical decision. We are required to inform families about it. If there is a disagreement, we get a second opinion. So two senior clinicians, if they are in agreement about the fact that it is not indicated and it would be counterproductive and just prolong suffering or create more damage, the decision is made. But then that doesn't protect us from the expectations. And very often we are left alone. And I found myself being cornered in a room with someone that wanted to punch me. And thanks God there were some nurses in a room nearby that called security and they turned up at the right time. But yeah, I wish I had a way to protect myself. He brought up the incident afterwards, asking my hospital, can we please install panic buttons in these rooms that have no exit and where we are in an office, and they decided that no, because there was no budget and we already had panic buttons in the nursing stations.
How
So
did you feel when they said no to your requests for you feeling safe at work?
I was very angry. I thought, what is it about the value of my life and my safety that you don't understand? What's the cost of putting two wires and a plastic button in a room that is too much to ask to make me feel safe at work? I still haven't given up on the idea. And I still think, yeah, that this decision making doesn't make any sense. And it's such a small thing that we could do to make us feel safer. We carry a badge that on the back has all the numbers to call in case there is an emergency. One of them is security. But again, if you have a very angry person that is running after you, cornering you in a room, you don't really have the opportunity to find a telephone line, dial a number, and wait for them to respond and say, yes, I am in this room and this person is about to kill me. Again, you need something to add quickly.
Before we dive back into this incredible conversation, there are a couple of exciting opportunities with disruptive doctors that I want to share with you guys. First, if you're a doctor who's thinking about moving into a non-clinical career but don't know where to start, or even if you're a doctor who's on the fence thinking if you should leave medicine or stay, the non-clinical career pathfinder by Disruptive Doctors is designed specifically for you. The problem why we doctors think that there's no opportunities for us out there is because we've been trained in sick care all our lives, but that's not true. Healthcare is a huge ocean. What you learn in this workshop is discovering yourself, where to find all the opportunities within healthcare, your game plan, and insights from me and Vivek on how to do it. And the best part is it comes with a 14-day guarantee. By the end of this workshop, you gain so much clarity on what you need to do, or if staying in medicine or leaving for non-clinical practice is for you. Our proven framework has helped more than 1,000 doctors on finding a fulfilling career. So stop wasting your time trying to figure it out all on your own in the dark. So sign up for our next workshop on our website. Next, mark your calendar for Disruptive Doctors Annual Conference and Exhibition. It's happening this 20th and 21st of September. This conference isn't about fitting into label. It's about expanding what is possible in healthcare and reimagining the doctor's role in it. This is where forward-thinking doctors come together to drive real change in healthcare. For those who refuse to settle, this flagship event brings together doctors from diverse backgrounds to explore fresh approaches, share ideas, and connect with a community of doctors to impact healthcare differently. Remember to get your tickets on our website at disruptive-doctors.com/conference 2025. And finally, if you haven't already, please download the Disruptive Doctors app. It is a global hub where you can connect, collaborate, share experiences with doctors across the globe, and you don't have to be limited by geography. This is more than an app, it's a movement. So be part of the community of doctors who are impacting healthcare differently. And also, can you do me a huge favor? If you have not subscribed to the channel yet, please be sure to subscribe, because it's subscribers like you that help us bring better guests for you. So whether it's the workshop, the conference, the app, or just subscribing to the channel, be sure to do it now. Now, let's get back to the conversation.
Join Disruptive Doctors. Oh, Disruptive Doctors.